Kyle Souza looks the field over. Round 2 of the Sunoco Drive for the Cup. Legend style is underway.
Down into turn number 1. Vanessa sets the pace momentarily, but look at Nowak ride outside as the 75 goes around through turns 1 and 2. Tom Murray bringing out the caution before the Deb Scully. Her birthday is today. Field is set. No laps up on the board as we get ready to go. Off of turn number 4, Kyle Souza looks the field over, up on the throttle. Here we go. And Vanessa with the jump, but here comes Nowak back up on the outside. Drag race down the back straightaway. Nowak looking for the advantage down into 3.
3 wide for the moment for third. Silvia forcing the issue up high on LaBelle, and Rowdy Burns, who breaks free, settles it back on the outside of Vanessa. They race double wide. Here comes Burns with a run. Now chasing Nowak, the leader, into 3.
Nowak sets the pace. The battle right now is behind him. Right now it's Burns. They go 2 and 3 wide down the front stretch. The 11 of Vanessa with the 17 of Chase Silvia down on the inside. Battle up front. Here comes Burns down low. He'll take the lead off of 4 for lap number 3.
Nowak settles it behind Burns for the second position. Silvia will round out the podium. And behind him, it's a duel between Vanessa and Mason Tessier. That's your top 5. Vanessa pulls out by a fender on the 42 of Tessier. He, though, battles back, takes the spot away. And up front, it is Rowdy Burns setting the pace by 4 car lengths.
Down into 3 and 4. Chase Silvia closing in on Nowak in that second spot. Down through turns 3 and 4. Tessier up to 4th. Vanessa back to 5th. And he's got Mason Tessier looking down on the inside off at 2.
Up front, it is Burns now out front by 5 car lengths on Kevin Nowak and Chase Silvia, who has found a lot of speed in that car as the calendar is hit August and into September. Slides up to the second position. Burns, though, has now a 7 car length advantage on the field as the top 10 go nose to tail in a 1 and 2.
Brendan LaBelle sits 8th on the field, trying to work himself up through the gap. Sits on the back bumper of Ryan Vanessa Jr. as they go into 3 and 4. Here comes Richie Helger down underneath Mason Tessier, makes the pass up to 4th. Josh Parsons following through down on the inside as they come off at turn 2.
Parsons and Mason Tessier will race wheel to wheel into 3 and 4. Parsons able to pull out by a car length. He now trails Helger by 4. Brendan LaBelle still trying to work his way up. He is one of the 6 in the chase, but up front, it's a Rowdy show in a 3 and 4. Jacob Burns sets the pace by 9 car lengths.
Jacob had a horrible night last week, getting 1 point in the championship chase, giving him 4. Tonight, looking to rebound as he pulls away from the rest of the field. He's got a 7 car length lead over last week's feature winner, Chase Silvia, as he sits in the number 2 spot. The battle for 3rd starting to heat up. Richie Helger closing in on Kevin Nowak. They roll down the back straightaway, nose to tail. Nowak now about a car length and a half ahead.
Burns with 2 feature wins on the year and did pick up the Triple Crown. Also fighting for a late model championship. Won the Legends last year, and he's got 10 car lengths between him and Chase Silvia. Nowak rounds out the top 3. Richie Helger, Josh Parsons round out the top 5. With the cross flags being given to the field, Rowdy is looking good down the back straightaway.
13 laps up on the board, 12 remaining. It'll be 11 when they come off of turn number 4. Rowdy Burns dominating this one out front and pulling away from the rest of the field. Comfortably in second is Chase Silvia. But right now, under attack is Kevin Nowak. Helger takes a look down to the inside, down into turn 3. Gets a run through the corner.
Helger blitzes into the inside groove and takes the spot away from Nowak by a wheel. Parsons trying to make it a tri-match for the 3rd spot. Behind him, it's Tessier and LaBelle. They round out the top 7, with Parsons taking over the 4th spot from Nowak, who falls back to 5th. And Burns, starting to hit lap traffic, has starting to book his plane ticket to victory lane as he hits turn 3.
Down the back straightaway, a little further back, Brendan LaBelle takes a look to the outside of Mason Tessier as they come off of turn number 4. That is a battle for 7th as they hit turn number 1. LaBelle up on the outside. Tessier down low. Nowak trying to hang on to that 5th position as they've got a 3-car dogfight down into 3 and 4.
Black flag being shown to Tommy Murray, who is not moving up the racetrack. But his fellow Nicholas Skurla car, Jacob Burns, has a 12-car length lead on Chase Silvia. Helger in for 3rd. Josh Parsons, Kevin Nowak round out the top 5. They're going to throw a caution. Tom Murray not moving up. We saw that in the Bandits with Mackenzie Cloutier. It's not personal. Nobody's angry. It's just out of safety for these playoff drivers, and Pepe spinning right in front of the P in Speedway.
Well, what happens here, though, is it closes everything up and it opens up a Pandora's box for a lot of things to happen with just 6 laps remaining. Jacob Burns, Chase Silvia, your front row, winding it up off of turn number 4. Here they come, back underway, and a drag race down into turn number 1. Burns with a half a car length off at 2 as Silvia tries to hang on.
Make it 3/4 of a car length into turn number 4 with Helger trying to fill a gap created down bottom. Silvia able to slide down. Catches up to Burns. Everyone slows up on the inside. Here comes Parsons on the 3rd groove, trying to make it 3 wide. Has to back off the throttle. Silvia comes down the bottom, and we've got a side-by-side battle for the lead.
Jacob Burns working the outside. Chase Silvia down low off at turn number 2. Down the backstretch they go. Josh Parsons and Richie Helger battling for the 3rd spot. They roll off of 4. 4 laps to go this time at the stripe. That time it's a 17. Just edging them out as they head down into turn 1.
Off of 2 they come, and Burns able to bounce back. Is now even with Silvia into 3 and 4. They are stuck like glue. Silvia pulls out by a tire, takes the lead back, and controls in a 1 and 2.
Off the corner they come, and Burns trying to wind up that outside. Gets a good run down the back straightaway, trying to shut the door down into 3. Silvia still right there on the inside. 2 laps to go as they door handle down the front straightaway. Helger sits 3rd, Parsons is 4th. Tessier rounds out the top 5 as they roll down into 3.
Burns pulls out by half a car length. Helger back in for 3rd, with Parsons and Tessier rounding out the top 5. White flag is out. Burns pulls out by half a car length, and they'll drag race down the back stretch for the final time.
Down into 3 and 4. Burns with a half a car length. Silvia down on the inside. They roll off the corner, dead even off the corner, down to the stripe. It'll be Burns picking up the win, just edging out Chase Silvia with Richie Helger, Josh Parsons, and Mason Tessier, your top 5. Jacob, congratulations. Now, the only person in this place that did not want that caution was you, but tell us about those last 6 laps.
Yeah, definitely. We didn't want that caution. We were checked out for sure. I mean, the car was great all day. I mean, huge thanks to Nicholas Skurla Racing. Chase drove me clean. It was a good run on the outside, a good run from on the bottom, but we just had a little bit better of a car on the outside than he did on the bottom.
It's got to feel real good bouncing back from last week, picking up the win tonight.
Yeah, it definitely does. I mean, we had a really bad week last week, finishing like worst out of all the playoff drivers, so huge rebound for us. Huge thanks to Nicholas Skurla Racing, all my sponsors and the fans, and Seekonk Speedway for putting a good show on tonight.
I know you got to feel real good going into next week.
Yeah, we feel really good. We figured out some stuff. Like I said, huge thanks to Nicholas Skurla Racing. He's badass fast everywhere we go.
Congratulations. Welcome back to victory, Helger. Chase, what was going through your mind when you saw that caution flag come out?
I mean, I don't know if I really liked it, but I mean, it gave me a chance at Jacob. I'm surprised I was able to tuck in behind Jacob on the restart, but that was an amazing race with Jacob. That was absolutely amazing. I mean, he's such a clean racer. I mean, sometimes. But just good win to him, man. He deserved it.
You got to feel real good coming out of here with a 2nd place. Last week, a win. A solid 11 points going into the final week.
Yep, I'm absolutely pumped about that. You know, I really wanted a top 3 out of today. I didn't really care if I won. I just wanted to stay consistent, make it to the Final 4, and focus on the bigger picture.
A lot of people behind you getting you up on this podium week after week.
Yep, I want to thank Jesus. I want to thank RHR. Rich and Kyle especially. Kyle makes such a good setup. Good job to Richie. Then I want to thank my mom, my dad, Jake, Harmony, Huey, my grandpa, Nana Cooper and Nana Silvia, my papa, and I want to thank Shannon, one that tells us to line up. Absolutely amazing. Might be one of my favorite officials, just absolutely amazing. And Flagman Graphics.
Congratulations, great second place run. Third place to Richie Helger. And Richie, boy, that caution came out at the right time. You were able to make some moves and get up here on the podium.
Yeah, sure did. That was a great race. It was good coming through the field, and happy to be back.
Car ran good. You're getting stronger. You got to feel good going into next week.
Yeah, it feels good. Finally we got back in the podium after winning a couple weeks ago, and I'm glad.
I know you got some people you want to thank.
Yeah, I would like to thank my mom, my dad, Amy, my brother, Kyle, Helger South Coast Power Equipment, Rough Offenders Podcast, Rich Helger Racing, Donate Life for everything they've done, B&M Maintenance, Phil's Propane, Helger Bros Construction, Huey, Chase for a great run, and I think that's it.
Congratulations. Welcome back. Third place finish. How about a round of applause? Third place going to Richie Helger. Second to Jake Silvia. And picking up the win back in victory lane for Jacob Burns.